Hello, my name is Gregory Hoag, the founder of Metaforms, and today I have with me the author of this new book, 2012 Prophecies, Prayers, and Preparation. And this is Sherinata Pollock, and she's doing some very incredible things that I wanted you to be aware of. So, Sherinata, how would you describe this book for people that want to take advantage of what it is you've been bringing through?
Well, I feel it's a very important book. It does not discriminate against religions. It's open to everybody on the face of this earth. It's a very easy reading book. It's more or less of a handbook because everybody tells us what do we need to do, but nobody tells us how do we do this stuff. How do we raise our consciousness? So it's called Prophecies, Prayers, and Preparation for a reason, because there are 6 prophecies in the book for global prayer. Prayers, we're on the 4th, we're going on to the 5th prophecy now, and then, which is going to be a global prayer date, so we raise our consciousness together as one. And it helps to deter events that may happen or to raise a frequency for the completion of events to happen. And then...
So this is calling on people to work together, to work with their prayers, work with their intent, and there are certain events and timings and prayers in here that you have to support people in that process.
Exactly. And even if the prophecies have come to completion within the book, all 6 of them, they're always free on my website regardless. And I will always be continuing through the spirit of the divine energy that we have around us to keep putting out the prophecies for these global prayer days to raise our consciousness together and raise the frequency of this earth, of Mother Earth.
And where are these prophecies coming from? How do you
They're coming
tap in?
from Mother Earth.
Okay.
She speaks to me, and the council that is guiding our planet into ascension process speaks to me through, and they have written this entire book. This book is transcribed and received from them through me. So, which I am thankful for, because those are definitely not my words of wisdom in there. It is their words of wisdom. The second part that's really important to the book is the 6 personal lessons that help to raise your frequency as a human being on this earth. They're meant for children, they're meant for adults, for everybody to put in a few minutes of meditation every day, which you should be doing anyway, and helps to raise your frequency by doing these global, these lessons that are within the book that they have given us. The first one starts very basic. The second one is pretty deep. It really digs up dirt. And
helps you clear it out.
Exactly. And then then the other ones bring you to a different state of balance. The 6th one is finally that you are a light being on this planet Earth. But the book describes, Mother Earth comes through and describes us as these beautiful beings who are not taking advantage of the energy that we have, that we should be taking advantage of, in being perfect beings and working together as one. So it's about raising our own personal frequency, so that way we can relate to others and share the frequency with them. But if we're not high in our frequency, how can we be healers? We want to be the best that we can on this planet, be full of love and joy on the highest frequency, rather than, being low. It's, if we want to go to church on Sunday, how do you leave church and go out and cut off traffic? We want to carry the vibration that you felt in church. How do you do that throughout the week? If that's how you get your energy from church, how do you carry this always within your life? And if you do the 6 lessons, no matter where you are spiritually, I've had so many different people tell me who have been meditating for years and been working on themselves. They said, Sherinata, I did those lessons and it is life-changing. I look at things differently. I feel differently. And I thank you very much. I said, don't thank me, thank Spirit, because, I am so thankful for these messages. So it brings it all together. It's working on yourself individually. There's also one daily prayer, which is a Let Go, Let God prayer. And then it takes it to the next level, which is the global prayers and the prophecies. And that's pretty much what it is. And you can, look at the global prophecies and realize that, Japan was in there. The Middle East for peace right before Osama bin Laden was captured was in there within 2-week time frame. So they pretty much are right on with, the more we pray, the more we can alter events or be a part of this great consciousness shift, which is fantastic. So
those were the prophecies over a year or so before these events happened. You were starting to get that information, and it started lining up with, as you just said, the Middle East with Osama bin Laden's capture and what's going on there, and with Japan and what's happening in that part of Asia, and some of the difficulties and transitions, and people were already tuned in through her book to put out energy and love at that time to start to shift, to soften the blow of the change that we're all going through. We're all going through so much change right now because that's the nature of the energies that are coming into the planet, and they're bringing up all kinds of things for all of us to work on.
Right, exactly.
And this is a good guidebook, handbook to help people through those changes.
Right, it explains it. It's very short in an explanation, the pattern of how and why we're here, and then it's definitely to help each one of us out on such a great level. And I'm hoping to, the second book is just about finished,
Wow.
And there's a lot of great information about what's happening, when we go through this change, after the change, and some great healing opportunities that we have that I'm going to start advertising on my web, or just putting it on my website for free for people to realize how important it is that we can all be healers. We can all be tuned into this beautiful energy. We can all have this intuition, and it's time to release it and raise us up. It's time to teach our children to do this from an early age. They should be learning when they're 5 years old, learning when they're babies, even younger, to start tuning in to this beautiful energy, because if we teach them when they're younger, what a different world we will be in so many years from now. We will not be the same way. So it's a matter of all this collective consciousness and bringing it together as one, but learning how to do it and being active, proactive in doing it. So, and that's pretty much what it's about. In the second book, still the same thing. And it will be teaching on all levels, just like this book does, not discriminating between age, race, color, or anything. Learning about the healing modalities and learning how to tune in, because as we cleanse ourselves and become better healers within ourselves, we can become better healers to others, and looking into the other energy as well. One thing Mother Earth says in there, she calls us mankind. She says, but kind is with a capital K. M is deliberately to be small. She goes, how can you have kindness? How can you have man without kindness? Kindness, you cannot be full and complete without the kindness, without putting it into man. So mankind must accompany the body embodiment of kindness in order to be complete as mankind, which is really great. And she says, how do you call yourselves, mankind when there is no kindness left? She says it is time to put the mankind back into and become one with yourselves and one with the universe. And she goes on and she explains about so many beautiful different things, and this shift is not about religion. It's about mankind. It's about everything that we are, who we encompass. It's about the consciousness shift, not
moving
religion.
to the higher level, and that's what you're supporting and what I'm supporting, and the things
Yes,
I build.
you do.
And so
I'm
right now,
thankful for you.
thank you.
Yes.
We first met when we were both in New York on a panel, and Sherinata came over to my booth afterwards and got a pendant.
And I couldn't leave your booth. I kept getting drawn back to your booth because it was the energy of your pendants, of your everything from Metatron that he brings to you. The energy is so strong. Metatron is in the book.
Okay.
And he is in one of the chapters. I didn't even know who Metatron was before I wrote this book, or even after I wrote, I didn't realize how in tune he was. And it is no wonder that I was so drawn to your energy with your all the things that you have, all your designs. And the energy is so amazing. I believe that is wearing the e-pendant alone has lifted me up and brought up my vibration and helps to sustain it, and helping me to be a better healer. I notice, I just noticed that some of my things manifest quicker. The healings manifest quicker. And being more grounded, and I didn't even realize that's what the e-pendant was. I didn't even know what the e-pendant was for. I just knew I had to have this. That was the best part about it. And I just love wearing it. And I enjoy and honor the people who come in and are looking for something else in their life, and just bringing them to you and letting them wear the pendants to raise their vibration and keeping it up. I think it's important for us to work internally on ourselves to release our low frequencies. And I think that in this world that we live in, that is so dense, because it's a very heavy energy that we have that's on this planet. Our bodies are very heavy. So it's important for us to sustain that energy and keep it up in our daily life by not only mentally, physically, and spiritually. And I know that your e-pendants definitely have a lot to do with that as well. So I thank you, Gregory, for bringing them into our life.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And what is this new... She just came out to visit in Colorado, and so we have this new little mini form that, we could actually... I could splice it in later. We could be very clever, but here we are, just to show you what we're playing. There it is. There's what we're wearing. This is a star icosahedron, and it's working with the light body around the physical. And the vibration that it brings through is... I just put it around her neck, and she said, okay.
Gotta have it. I know. Especially with the two of them together, I've noticed that I almost had to take it off for a few minutes because it was so strong. At
first, yes.
Yeah, and you have to level it out. But it is really incredible. This actually spins. And you say with it spinning, what does it do, Gregory?
I don't know. You can... Many forms that we make come in little circles that you can spin the form, and what happens is you can go up and down your chakra or someone else's, and the spinning, the movement, increases the energy flow through that chakra. And this is a form that's working with such a high light vibration that it's really starting to create a lot of shift. And spinning it over the chakra just supercharges the energy flowing through from that dimensional light area. It's like there are so many dimensions around us, and the different forms that we have. It's this one is working with the light body, and this is the star dodecahedron, which is 12-sided, and the mini in that shape starts working with the Christ body.
Right.
Because that's what Jesus Christ did, is he literally paved the way for so many beings on this planet to tune in to more love and consciousness by going up and tapping in to those higher realms and grounding it on this planet. And when he did, that's when Jesus became Christed and was able to bear that title, because he brought that energy into the planet and has paved the way for billions of beings to be able to follow in the same path of raising our vibrations.
Right, and as Jesus was a healer, we too can be healers. So let's keep raising that vibration, tuning in, and being exceptional on this planet, because we have such great gifts and we have not tuned into them. And it's time. It's time. And with these great tools that we have, with simple techniques, with meditation, with holding this great jewelry that holds these great frequencies to keep us higher, it's just an amazing... We are very blessed to be here on this planet right now, and you should all be happy and blessed to know that you chose to come here at a specific time in your life. And we are very grateful for you being here and being a part of this great shift. And that's all I have to say. Oh, do you mind saying my website?
Oh, please. Let's not forget. Her website is 2012motherearth.com. 2012motherearth.com. And that's where you can find Sherinata.
Right. My book is available online here, and if you order it on my website, you can. I will send it to you with a specific message, an intuitive message signed within the book, or it is available at a discount online on Amazon, Barnes and Noble. It's also available on Kindle and Nook too. So it is out there, and it's life changing. It's really exciting. It's there. There you have it.
You know, it's so important to realize that at this time, all the different things that are going on around the planet, the energies coming in, that really what it's about for each of us, it's an opportunity for change. It's an opportunity for more love and more consciousness to come into your life and change. And this is one of the tools that we can use, and these pendants that we're working with, they're all tools to help the change in you, and yet you're the one doing it.
And you are the tool as well.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So that's
I'm
so important.
So many great things, but we hope that you experience the greatness that we experience. And although we are humans on this planet having this light, well, we're light beings having a human experience.
Really,
we need to realize that we can still tap in, and we all have that opportunity, and nobody shall miss that opportunity because it's out there everywhere. And just be thankful that this came across in your life, and that you tune into what pulls you in, and use your intuition inside of you, because God speaks within you, the Christ-like speaks within you, the energy speaks within you, and listen and don't doubt and just trust. And that is it.
everything wants to support us.
Namaste.
Blessings.
Blessings.